And the man of the hour, Anthony Copeland. Tomorrow is looking like
man of several hours.
A wild one, man.
Tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, the confidence is building when it comes to the heavy rainfall threat. What's still conditional and still uncertain is how much recharging we'll get in the atmosphere that's going to interact with our next inbound cold front. That could spell some problems for us by the afternoon and early evening when it comes to the severe weather potential. But one thing is for sure, rain is on the way, and we're going to have maybe a couple, maybe a few rounds of showers and thunderstorms. So weather impact day for your Saturday, starting in the pre-dawn hours and pretty much all throughout the morning, early afternoon. And as we get into the evening hours, we're going to have our eyes set on our next cold front. But be prepared for that. And what does that mean for you? Just make sure you have a way to receive notifications. But heavy downpours, that's going to be the first thing you're going to notice. Maybe an early morning wake-up call for your weekend plans, unfortunately. I know many of you guys are looking forward to sleeping in, but heavy rainfall is going to be likely. And as we get closer to the early afternoon, that is where we're really going to have to really watch radar here to see if any of these storms pop to produce some hail, maybe some damaging wind gusts, and yes, tornadoes and upper level support that could cause a little bit more spin in the atmosphere as we get deeper into the afternoon. So some of these storms could be on a tornadic side. So have a way to, again, really seek shelter if any of these watches or warnings do go into place for your community. Here's the overall setup, folks. Yes, things are already changing right now as we speak, with a warm front that's positioned right on top of the lake shore, and that's bringing a return of south winds. And beyond that, folks, up to the northwest, we already have a lot of activity happening in the Central Plains because of this trailing cold front that's going to interact with all this heat and humidity that's going to be building and flowing in our direction, courtesy to this warm front. As a matter of fact, as we take a look at current relative humidity, at least a loop over the past 3 hours, you can see how dry it was around sunset. And now over the past couple of hours, things are beginning to saturate. And that's going to lay down the tracks for some heavy rainfall, excessive rainfall even. The National Weather Service, they have included much of the metro, pretty much communities along I-71 to the east under a flood watch all the way until tomorrow evening. So here's what we are looking at. Here's an update to the solution, and there's a couple things I really want to point out here with your National Design hour-by-hour forecast. This is right after midnight. Here's the warm front doing its thing with the southwest winds, bringing higher humidity, and here comes the scattered rainfall turning widespread as we approach pre-dawn for tomorrow around 4 and 5 o'clock, and this is going to be the best bet for us to see widespread heavy rainfall. So if you're familiar with any flood-prone areas, tomorrow's not going to be the day for it. We're looking at heavy training thunderstorms over the same areas. Then we're going to catch a break, still under the influence of southwest winds throughout midday. And this is going to be the most important part of the afternoon and evening with our next inbound cold front. And this solution is picking up on isolated thunderstorms, and these storms could be on the stronger side, given how much recharging we get in the atmosphere throughout the afternoon and evening. Severe weather threat goes to the east around 2 and 3 o'clock. And this model data has sped things up compared to what we were showing in the evening hours. Then this cold front finally arrives as we get beyond the early evening and early morning hours for Sunday, bringing the north winds. So all in all, folks, potentially a few rounds of showers and thunderstorms. The biggest and widespread threat will be for the early morning hours right into midday. And then throughout the afternoon, we're looking at showers and thunderstorms that could be on a strong to severe side. So make sure you are notified. We cool down for Sunday, Monday, then warming back up for Tuesday. 4th of July is looking mild, mid-80s.